What are Soulbound NFTs? Do they suck our soul away? No, they don't. Back in May 2022, our good friend Vitalik Buterin wrote a small white paper about what they are. Why the name Soulbound NFTs? And that's because Vitalik loves the game World of Warcraft. In the game, there is an item which you cannot transfer or sell. It only applies to the user who gets it. Vitalik must love this game because he even named Ethereum after an in-game item inside World of Warcraft. Soulbound tokens, aka Soulbound NFTs, cannot be sold on a secondary market. It cannot be transferred to a different wallet. It can only be not even minted. It's issued by the issuer to a Soulbound wallet. And that's it. You can't transfer it after that. Transferable NFT projects we know are one-of-one artwork, PFP projects, membership clubs. You can sell it, transfer it anytime. Soulbound NFTs are meant to verify certain events that have taken place, like you attending an event. That's called a POAP, which is Proof of Attendance Protocol, or a skill certification or diploma from a prestigious college. We can fake those things online, but you cannot fake it if it's on an NFT on a Soulbound token that's issued by a verified issuer. But it's not beholden to just a few use cases. There's actually quite a few. Academics, identity verification. I would love that. Criminal history. Okay, I wouldn't love that one. Credit verification is definitely a big issue and a reason why a lot of things collapsed in 2008. If we could avoid that, especially with credit verification, that would help tremendously. Awards, but more importantly, medical history. Something that I would personally love. You know how many times, because I've changed medical insurance providers, I have to refill the exact same information time and time again. Extrapolate that across primary, vision, and dental. Ooh, that's a lot of changes I had to do in multiple years. If they could just identify me as the actual person with the medical history that I have and just authenticate it with the different providers, please, great, that would be amazing. Here's a few more use cases that would be amazing, especially in DeFi lending where there's a lot of exploits and vulnerabilities and not knowing who that person is. Soulbound tokens can gate this and really force people to verify their identity before they take out these egregious loans, these huge, crazy loans. I know it won't work for many things like institutional lending, but this is a little bit different. DeFi lending should not have all these massive exploits that we've been hearing about recently. Cyber resistant attacks is another one. That just means where a DAO can be exploited with a 51% attack. Soulbound tokens will eliminate this because you cannot transfer the Soulbound tokens, one vote, one person. That will eliminate the cyber attacks. And lastly, on the flip side of digital CV, we've been seeing a lot of scams on LinkedIn. That is right. People are supplying their information to employers, fake employers, giving them the social security. And actually, this is where the Axie Infinity exploit happened, was through LinkedIn. An Axie Infinity programmer got recruited by a big tech company. Who knows who they are? But if they had a Soulbound token, we can at least trace that employer and verify them that they're actually a real company. Had they done that, maybe they would have avoided a $600 million hack. Now that's on the flip side of digital CV where an employer would use a Soulbound token to verify their authenticity. We could go on and on about use cases, but what if you lost or got hacked and you lost your Soulbound token? What do we do then? Vitalik suggests a social recovery model. Here, there's two different components to this. You can see that you have individually selected guardians, which can help to change the private keys should they all come together and vote to do so. A lot of people see issue with this if you fall out of favor with those 5 guardians, or if those 5 guardians really team up against you. That's like a drama. Or you can go with community-based guardians. People are more in favor of that, where it's more community-based. When will Soulbound tokens be available? Well, a ton of companies are working on them right now. Binance is probably the biggest company that you heard of that is working on it right now to help verify their users. More and more is slated for the end of 2022. So you're gonna see a ton of them come 2023. And maybe prove some of the use cases that we discussed here today. Or this could all go away of the Beanie Baby and we'll never hear about them again. Only time will tell. I'm super excited about it because the more people understand blockchain, Soulbound tokens, whatever it may be, then the more adopters that we're gonna have of the technology overall. We all know the underlying technology of NFTs is gonna change the world. I'm so excited that it will finally see the use cases for it. There will definitely be opportunities to capitalize on Soulbound tokens as a provider or as a consumer. Definitely there will be. To dive further into that conversation, check out my link down below. I talk all things NFTs all the time. What do you think? Are Soulbound tokens going to change the world and are they here to stay? Let me know down below. As always, if you reach this point, subscribe and follow along. I'll see you guys on the next market update. Peace.